Hi chums. A friend of mine, Tom McClean, did a video yesterday and he showed a sword that was found in Ballynahinch. This is a French bayonet that my father found in a cottage he bought many, many years ago. And it has got a metal scabbard. It's very long for a bayonet. I'll get a tape here and show you. Sorry about that. I should have been prepared for this. I should have prepared better. But there you go. It's nearly 26 inches long, or what's that? About 66 centimeters. So it's quite a piece of kit. Now it's got a metal scabbard and two come apart, so you can see that the actual blade part of it is very long for a bayonet. It's 20 inches or 51 centimetres. That's very long compared to a normal bayonet. You would normally see them in around about, say, 10, 12 inches on a modern rifle. So that's very long. Now what this has is, it's got like a T-shaped profile on it. You can see there like a sort of a T-shape. I wonder, can you look down that way on it? Not really. Oh, hold on, do that there, do that there. You can see it's got a T-shape, and the back is reinforced with this flat piece. And I was asking a guy who knows a bit about these things, and he said it's very simple. He said, in order to overcome any weaknesses in the steel and stuff, if you're driving your bayonet through somebody, you don't want it to hit their spine and break or bend. So the flat bar along the top was to strengthen it, so if they did hit a significant bone, they could either go through it or go into the joint next to it and go through it instead without bending the blade. It's a bit brutal, but if you're in a battlefield, you don't want any sort of anything to sort of compromise your ability to kill people. So this is quite a bit of kit. You wouldn't want this stuck on you, I can tell you that for sure. Now if you look at the handle here, we know it's a bayonet because you can see where the clip is, where the rifle would have bolted onto it. Now this one here says on it, I don't know if you can read it, it says Monsieur MME d'Armes et Févière 1877. Now MME, that's Mademoiselle normally in French, but in this case it means manufacturer, and it's d'Armes et Févière. I don't know if that's a house that made them, an armory or whatever it is, but it seems that this might be another bayonet that was grabbed on a battlefield in France and brought back to Ireland by mercenaries. Something the same type of story behind the one that Tom showed in his, you know. So one of the most disappointing things for me on this was that in a second-hand shop in Belfast, I saw two of these welded together or bolted together into a pair of fire tongs, and the tip here was flattened out to grab the coal. So they weren't worth much money. But that was about 50 years ago, 40 years ago. These are getting about £100 on eBay now. I don't know what value there is to have a metal scabbard with it or not, you know. But I also forgot about this. I forgot that I found this one in a house that I bought. My son had it in his bedroom and I forgot all about it. This was in a house that I bought a long time ago. And this one has a leather scabbard. Now, it's not in as good condition as the other one, and it's not as long as you can see. But you still wouldn't want it stuck in you, like, you know. But once again, we can see that it has the fitting for the gun, for the rifle. There's markings on this, but I can't work out what they are. I don't know what those markings are. They're hard. Maybe we'll read them better off the camera than I can with my own eyes. I'll check this later on when I've got my other glasses on. But I don't think there are any markings on this side. No, there's not. But once again, you've got that flat back on it, and you've got a groove along here. And if you put a groove in metal or a bend in metal, it makes it stronger. Look at your car, and any bend you see in your car on a panel is to strengthen it. So when you get a bend in metal, it actually strengthens it. On a piece of flat metal, a bend or a crease will strengthen it. And then we're down into the business end here. Now somebody has tried to sharpen this, right? It wasn't us, but you can, if you run your finger along there, you can see where the edge has been cut, and the burrs all on this side of the blade. You can feel the burr where they've raised the burr on one side, but there's no burr on this side. So they've obviously sharpened this side here going this way, and they've maybe been killed before they get the other side sharpened and somebody stole it, Well, that's my imagination going mental anyway, But there you are, folks. There's 2 bayonets in one house now, and I don't know what they're worth. They're worth more in historic value to me than they are any monetary value. I wouldn't sell those because they're kind of family history now, So there you go. That's my bayonet. I'll do a video, a wee sort of personal video later on. I'm just not ready over that whole thing in September yet. So all the best now. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.